This episode, along with hundreds of others from Calaroga Shark Media, is available without commercials. Just look for the banner on your Apple Podcast app to subscribe and try it free for a month.
Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi, welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. OK Magazine reports that the Sussexes may be worried about an upcoming documentary on the royal family and what elements of their past lives it might unveil. Richard Mineards, who covered the royal family for UK newspapers, said, Los Angeles-based producer Melanie Hillmann grilled me for 2 hours. According to a source, there are many things that both of them, especially Meghan, don't necessarily want in the public domain. It's no secret that they both led colourful lives before they met each other, and while Harry has spoken about a lot of mistakes in his book, there are still things about Meghan we don't know. Per OK, the source claims that there are things from her past that she's brushed over, but there are people out there willing to speak out, and one element under examination could be the breakdown of her first marriage, something which could prove explosive, claims the source. That source adds, her first marriage didn't end well and her ex-husband is yet to speak out, but who knows, for the right amount of money, he may have his say. American Late Night had some fun with King Charles' new portrait. Desi Lydic, hosting the Daily Show, joked, obviously this is a pretty big departure from other portraits of the royal family. For example, Queen Elizabeth was often painted with her beloved corgis. Compare that to Charles, who looks like he was painted with her corgis once Christy Gnome was finished with them. She added, now clearly this painting has gotten a lot of negative feedback, but King Charles swears that he loves the portrait, which probably means he's having an affair with another portrait on the side. Professor Geraldine Johnson, head of the History of Art Department at Oxford University, said, the butterfly undoubtedly reflects his lifelong passion for the natural world. One does wonder, however, whether it was the king or artist Yo who made the decision to depict a monarch butterfly in particular. While its name suggests royalty, its endangered status may unintentionally say as much about the king's concerns about the future of the monarchy as about the natural world. Charles' initial reaction? Christ! The monarch then added, I wondered what the frame was going to be like. It is remarkable, actually, how it has turned out. A report suggests Meghan Markle has been offered a staggering $1 million per second to reprise her role as Rachel Zane in Suits. However, this offer does not come from the show's producers. Instead, the German cosmetics brand Biotulen extended this eye-watering offer to her to make a cameo in the rebooted series. According to OK, Meghan has yet to respond to the offer. One of Meghan's co-suits stars thinks she would make a great senator. Erica Alexander told The Sun, she was doing great work as an activist, and I think she'd be a great senator. She'd certainly be a great congressperson. And I think it's a great way to represent not only America and the world, when I say her person, but also Britain. Run, I'll come and run that campaign and we'll get this done. You hear me? We're going to have a great time and we'll wear a nice little tiara the whole time. Royal insider Deep Crown had a good chuckle over that, telling Palace Intrigue, can you honestly picture Senator Markle sitting through a tedious hearing of the Critical Infrastructure Manufacturing Feasibility Act, or living in the decidedly unglamorous confines of Washington, D.C.? This is the woman who, by all accounts, quickly grew bored of the traditional royal duties, such as ribbon cuttings and charity luncheons, while residing in the idyllic surroundings of Frogmore Cottage. The notion that she would have the patience, let alone the inclination, to navigate the Byzantine world of American politics is simply beyond the pale. No, I'm afraid that Meghan's talents and aspirations, whatever they may be, are far better suited to the glittering realm of Hollywood than the gritty corridors of Capitol Hill. For more of Deep Crown's insights, you can subscribe to his free newsletter at deepcrown.substack.com. We'll put the link in the show notes, and receive his weekly audio show as a premium subscriber to this feed on Apple Podcasts. The royal news seems to be much about TV today, with Richard Eden writing in the Daily Mail, anyone who doubts the depths of the Duke of Sussex's rift with some of his oldest and closest friends need look no further than the new series of Clarkson's Farm. Jeremy Clarkson, you might recall, was condemned by Prince Harry last year after he wrote a notorious article in The Sun pointing out that he hated the Duchess of Sussex on a cellular level, and adding that he wanted to see Meghan paraded through the streets naked while people threw excrement at her. The Grand Tour star later apologised, but Harry's spokesman declared what remains to be addressed is his long-standing pattern of writing articles that spread hate, rhetoric, dangerous conspiracy theories, and misogyny. Yet, who should appear in episode 7 of Clarkson's Farm than one of the Duke's oldest and previously closest friends? Described on the program by Clarkson as simply Hugh, he is Hugh Van Cutsem, one of the Duke's oldest and previously closest friends. Tom Quinn told the Mirror that Harry was deeply shocked at his father's blunt refusal to see him even for a moment. This time, the rejection was particularly painful because it was so public. Harry may have issued a statement saying he completely understood why his father didn't have time to see him, but everyone knows the real reason had nothing to do with busy schedules. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Prince Harry spoke to People and said, "It is hugely important for us to meet directly with people, supporting our causes and listening in order to bring about solutions, support and positive change. There's only so much one can do from home and over Zoom, so we look forward to travelling more because the work matters. Whether it's the Archibald Foundation, Invictus, or any of our other causes, there will always be reasons to meet the people at the heart of our work. I'm so happy with the growth of Invictus and to include Nigeria. You know what Africa means to me over the years. It is a very, very special place, and to be able to include Nigeria now in Invictus, I'm very happy." Harry has often been criticised about the dichotomy between his environmental causes and his use of jets. Former royal butler Paul Burrell tells GB News, "This was not a royal visit. At royal visits, they play the national anthem. Why was the national anthem played at their visit? It wasn't a royal visit. They didn't sing the words to it. I'm not sure Meghan knows all the words to it. I'm sure Harry does. But they didn't. And why didn't they? And why did they play the national anthem? You know, I think it's just a mess." And there you have it. You can email us at thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. You can follow us on Apple or Spotify or the app of your choice. You can give us 5 stars if you love the show or write a review. And you can also get this show uninterrupted now on Apple subscriptions. And you can get the show free for a month. And after that, it's $4.99 a month. It's a great deal. You get all this uninterrupted, plus hundreds and hundreds of other shows from Colourful Shark Media. And as a subscriber, you get the Deep Crown bonus episode on Sundays, only available to Apple subscribers. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.